Day. What do you guys call yourself? Park Day
Happy friends.
Yes. They have been meeting for 8 weeks, 1 hour every week, and what they're going to do is pretty incredible, because usually it takes 14 weeks, 2 hours a day to put on a full-length show. So what we've done is we've taken bits and pieces of the show. Aristocats. How many are familiar with that show, Aristocats? Because all the moms in this production raising their hand by singing those songs every night in their bed. It's a story that takes place in France, Paris to be more exact. It's a story about Madame who owns Aristocats, and they get kidnapped kind of by a guy who's really good at heart. His name's Edgar. He's the butler. He's just really tired of babysitting these cats, and then he finds out that Madame's will has been left to the cats, and that's it. He can't take it anymore. So when he one night takes the cats far out into the countryside, lets them loose, and that's when we meet the not-so-aristocats, the alley cats. And then we have the dogs come on after that. So, kids, you ready? Yes? You ready? Yes? All right. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's give these kids a big hand. Mahalet.
Tweaky ketchup for wants to serve is filled full of rats. Oh, how I hate the Aristocats. Some cats end up in far scary places. Some cats end up in crazy common chases. Now hold on to your hats. Join us already. We'll save the day. Just watch the play. We are ready. Cheeks are only what they make at home and well, hello, mademoiselle. Did you just yell for a ne'er-do-well? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Who am I? Guys. He's Abraham the Lazy. She's Secretary Casey. Thomas O'Malley. You got that right. O'Malley the alley cat. I've got that wonderland. So gonna walk the scene. The scene, the scene. Gonna kick up that highway dust. Feel the grass that's green. So green, so green. Gonna stalk the city streets. Showing off my class. What about that? Telling my friends at the social league. Or some new cat he happens to meet. That time, Daddy, Abraham the Lazy, Giuseppe Casey, Thomas O'Malley, the Fantastic. He's leading up the highway, Prince of the Golden Ball. Take a down the world is in your hands. So if you're going my way, that's the road you want to see. Giuseppe Casey, Thomas O'Malley, Abraham the Lazy, Giuseppe Casey, and I'm very proud of that.
Okay, and now we're taking a 10-second little intermission. Don't go anywhere because they're changing. They have to change into their dog costumes. I forgot to introduce myself. I always do that. My name's Carol Romo, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a real delight working with these kids. So now the Aristocats are now in the countryside, and we have country dogs. If you've ever seen the show, it's really cute. So you guys ready? No. Yeah? Yeah. Ready? Okay.
Private Olivia.
Private Swallows.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Yes, sit.
Thank you guys all so much for coming. Can we get one more round of applause for our kiddos? Thank you. This was such a great experience. If you don't know, I think our youngest is 3, is that right? That's up here right now. We have 3 years old to, Robbie, how old are you? 13? 14. 3 to 14, so that's a big age group to be corralling for 8 weeks, and this is exactly what we wanted for them, just an exposure to the introduction to theater and what it's like to have a director and do a show for their friends and family. So thank you so much for supporting that. And we'd like to bring Mrs. Romo back up here, Miss Carol Romo, and give her a hand for being a wonderful director. And we just have a little token of our appreciation to give her. Thank you so much. She is the owner, is that right, of Theater Fun. And if you'd like to know more about that, is at www.theaterfun.com. If you'd like to know about her organization, she goes into schools. Thank you. Give your director a big hand. So thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday. At this time, I think Paul Varenkamp is going to come up. We have just a little bit of a program for you to enjoy and celebrate our children with us. So just a few more minutes of your time, and then we get to eat together.
Well, again, thank you all for coming and being here. You know, it's an interesting thing. You know, in life we always have choices that we need to make. And every year we're always evaluating, what's the best thing for us to do for our children? What's the best thing for us to just help them become the people that we want them to become? And before us, we recognize that, we think God has given us a great gift by giving us these children. And, it's really our responsibility to make sure that we raise them, that we teach them, that we instruct them. We really give them the tools to be successful. And, for us, it really helps us to be able to have them at home where we give them the program and begin to help them have the ability to make the right choices for their lives as well. Culture is always changing, things are always adapting, things are always happening, and we want to make sure that our children always have the best start and the best programs available. And so that's what we are doing here with them, and I'm thankful to be here with other parents and other families who agree with the same thing. They really want to take a really active role in making sure that their children just are well prepared for life. And what we have coming up right now is we have a video slideshow that's been put together by Ryan Roberts, and we appreciate him doing this as he just kind of catalogs and chronicles some of the things that have happened this year, the different things that the kids have been able to be involved in, to be a part of, and so you guys can see some of the things that they've done and learned as well, and also as a way just to really encourage them as well. They put in a lot of work being at home and having to study and do the different things that go on there. And I think it can get, even for the moms, probably most than anybody else, it can get discouraging at times. Being there day in, day out, never getting a break from the kids, but being able to go back and get a review. Hey, here's all the great things that have happened. Here's how the children have grown and evolved over the past year. It's always, I think, a refreshing time. So here's the video. We'll go ahead and you guys can watch that and enjoy the kids here.